Kia ora e te whānau and welcome to this special presentation brought to you by Hauora Tairāwhiti. I'm Martai Smith. This is Jason Collier, a proud son hailing from the East Coast, Rangitukia to be exact. Jason is both a sufferer and survivor of COVID-19, and in this exclusive on-camera interview shares with us his harrowing experience of what he's suffered ever since contracting this deadly virus back in September of this year. His message is simple: get vaxxed or risk going through what he's had to endure, or even worse. But a warning that some of the content contained in his interview you may find disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised.
Well, I've been in Auckland for the last 20 plus years, working, so I've sort of been, I've always had physical jobs, a bit of a bright social life, up until I caught COVID. I started dry coughing, and then it didn't stop, so I thought I'll go get a test, just to go and see what happens. And then 10 hours later they rang and said I was positive. They put me into the MIQ straight away, and unfortunately I only made it to the third day. Collapsed and then woke up in the ICU in Middlemore. I spent like 7 days in the coma. Woke up scared, not sure what was happening. They had to restrain me to the bed because I was trying to just rip everything off and just scared. But during the time I was in the coma, my heart couldn't cope, so it actually stopped. So they put a pacemaker in me, and it's a life changer. Living off tubes, basically bedridden. And then every 2 hours they'll turn me. So I sort of lived like that for the last 20 in the ICU. So it wasn't pleasant. It was, I wouldn't say hell, but it was just, I just couldn't. It's hard. So my heart is still healing, but it's damaged my lungs also. So I basically can't do or be who I used to be. Basically all that just stopped. I only took my first vaccine shot because of work, because we all had to get vaccinated. Other than that, I wouldn't have done it because I didn't, not like I didn't believe it. Believing it, just, it just didn't really worry me. But I did take my first shot. The doctors told me that because I had got the jab, it actually saved my life. It played a big part of me surviving. So, I'm glad I did take the first vaccine. I'm double vaccinated now. But so I basically going back home to Rangitukia, back to my dad's. And so I've got to sort of live the next year, 10 months, slow. Can't walk far, can't do much really. Can't do anything really, yet. Like it's hard talking now. Yes. Well, definitely know it's real. Yeah. I didn't take any notice of it before, because I just never let it worry me, but yeah. But it's definitely real. I wouldn't wish upon anybody. It's hard. So I'm having to go on to a benefit that I've never been on, and yeah, so it's a change. Yes, the whole life, my whole life's just changed. I know I might get used to it, I suppose. It might take time. So I've always been on the move. I was always, because I wasn't with friends, and I was doing kapahaka and stuff. So I was always doing something, but now I'm having to do nothing now. So I can't walk far. Yeah, can't do much for the next 10 months, probably. So, because even when I do fully recover, I've still got my pacemaker, so I still can't. So this there for the rest of my life now. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be hard. All because of COVID.
Well, Jason is now in Rangitukia recovering with his father, and we wish him a speedy recovery. Nā reira kei te uri o parau, kia piki te kaha, te ora, ki runga ki a koe. And for more information on COVID-19 and how you can get your vaccinations e te whānau to help save lives just like Jason's, check out the Hauora Tairāwhiti website. Akati, kia haumaru tonu te noho e hoa mā, hei ko nā mai rā.